guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing full face using affordable products. The only thing that's going to be new is this new palette here from LA Girl. I just want to do something like neutral, so that's what I'm going for today. Came out a few months ago, but it's new to me, so let me know if you guys ever use this. And this is what it looks like. It looks like Huda Beauty palettes. I want to do a story time for you guys. Don't understand what happened. I just like, whatever, it happened, goodbye. So we're just going to talk about it. I'm going to let you guys know, like, have you guys ever experienced this type of things? So basically I was ghosted. That's what I'm going to call this. To this day, I never get any answers what I was looking for. I'm just going to like show you guys what I'm using. It all happened maybe like 2 years ago, and we wasn't even that close for long. The girl that ghosted me out, she reached out to me and she told me that my neighbor wanted my number because I know the neighbor, she knows my family. And I was like, okay, well, here's my number, give it to her, because I'm never home. When I'm always at work, so I'm never home. The girl, she called me a few days after. She was asking me to go to a basketball game with her. And at the time, I wasn't really doing anything. I said, okay, once it's on the weekend, I could go because I'm working. And we made a date and we went to the basketball game and everything was good. Talked while we was there. Just remember, this is the first time I'm interacting with her. I'm really not the type of person like be too friendly with people because of past experience. She was telling me that her aunt is sick and she's at the hospital. After the game, we went to the hospital and that's when I saw all her family and I think the aunt, she was in a coma or something like that, I don't remember, but she was just laying there and everybody was praying and stuff. So when we got there, she introduced me as her friend. So I just went along with it because I mean, I just met her, I don't even know her like that. And it was really nice for her to invite me to the basketball game. A few days after, her aunt died. Texted me and she let me know that her aunt died. And I told her I'm very sorry to hear that. And, you know, at that time, I really feel bad for the family. And because, you know, we talking and we cool, it's like, you know what, maybe I should go to the funeral. And I told her, I said, you know, I'll go to the funeral, just let me know. While we was at the funeral, she introduced me to some of her other family members that I didn't see at the hospital. So that was really cool. After the funeral, we became really close. She used to be at my house. I used to go to her house. I used to babysit her dog for her. We was mad cool. I just like, okay, you know, it is what it is. I mean, she seemed like a really nice girl. I was not into like bringing any new people into my space because of the experience I went through with other people in the past. So I was like keeping my guards up at the same time. Hang around with her mother. I used to go to her sister's house, you know, just hanging out. So with all of this happen, I really don't understand what really happened between me and this girl. I guess she felt comfortable around me. She told me she was pregnant and I was so happy. Like anyone that having babies, I always like be happy for them. Like babies are a blessing. Having kids are a blessing. Since I work a lot, I usually only see her on the weekend. And when I come home on Fridays, you know, she knows my hours. We used to just like go out and eat and, you know, catch up and stuff like that. So in the midst of everything, since we was like being really close to each other, I told her, you know, the experience I've been through with other people, and I don't want that to happen. And if she is that type of person, let me know so I will just separate myself. That's just how I am, because I don't want to feel or go through the same thing. And she's like, no, I'm not like that, I'm not cool. And it's okay, you know, I give her the benefit of the doubt. At that time, she set up her time for the baby shower. I was helping her out with that as well. I think it was a sister that sent me the invitation like through email. I got the email, but for some reason I couldn't remember the person who sent me the email. I didn't really care for getting an email because we live really close to each other, and I'm thinking in my head that, you know, she will give me the address, like send me the address on my phone. But I'm the type of person like I always forget things really fast. So Yeah, we used to do everything together, like pretending like her baby shower. So at that time when she did her registration, she wanted a stroller, and I know that she would want a stroller. So I was telling my boyfriend, like, I really want to get her a stroller. And I would think I told my mom as well. And my mom was like, my mom always warned me about things like, be careful because you know how people treat you. You're a nice girl and people always take advantage of you. So don't go out your way trying to do so much for her because you don't know her. Mind you, we just known each other for 6 months. You know, being a good friend as I am, I said, okay, I'll get her the stroller because I mean, she would need a stroller at some point. But the stroller that she wanted, it was like $350. And honestly, I'm not a mother, but I'm not that crazy in the head. You don't really need to buy expensive things for babies because they grow very fast. You don't need an expensive stroller. And I told her that. Like, the stroller was like $300. And I just like, those are things are expensive. Walmart one day and I saw a stroller and I said, listen, like, you like the stroller? And the stroller was like $80. The stroller was like a 2-in-1. When the baby is born, you could use it as a car seat, and you know, you could use it as a stroller. So I thought that was a great buy. And you know, most people go to Walmart and get stuff for babies anyway, because babies, they grow up. You don't need to be spending so much money. That's just me. I'm not a mother, but I'm not stupid. She said no, she don't want that stroller. She wants the one that she has on the registration. I said okay. So I spoke to my mom about it, and my mom is my best friend. Anything that I feel like I want to talk about, I always go to my mom and talk to her. And my mom did tell me like, that stroller is too expensive. And the same thing I was thinking about, my mom said the same thing as well. Like, I was like, I'm not gonna buy it, I'm gonna buy something else on her registry. I asked her for her registry. I went on the Target website and I looked at the stuff that she wanted for her baby. I didn't pick out the stroller, but I picked out, you know, other things that the baby would need, like Pampers and, you know, bottles and stuff like that, what the baby gonna actually need when the baby is born. Well, I asked her if it's okay for me to ship it to her house because we live right down the block from each other. So I didn't see the need of going to the baby shower with the stuff and have to come back with it. I didn't see the point of it. So she said, okay, yeah, it's fine, you could send it to my house. So I got her address and then I sent it to her house. Everything was fine. After a couple of days, we didn't communicate with each other. Her baby shower was coming close. So I know that she was trying to get things together. So I just, you know, let her do her. The day of the baby shower, I reached out to her because I lost the address. She didn't send me the address by text, but she sent it to me by email. And the person that sent me the email, I didn't remember the person's name. So I couldn't find it. I didn't know if it was in spam. I just don't remember. I couldn't find it. And that same day, I lost all my information, like my phone numbers on my phone. So because, you know, we are close, and I'm the type of person, like, if we are good friends or we are cool, your number is in my head. That's just how I register people who I'm close with. I call her all day. I've been calling the girl. And she didn't answer. So I'm like, you know, maybe she's busy. You know, she got things going on. I didn't really take it to heart or anything. I just assumed that she was busy. That same night, I was still getting ready to go to the baby shower. Her cousin, I met him at the funeral and we became really cool and we exchanged numbers. So he texted me and he was like, where are you? And you're not here. I said, oh my God, thank you so much for reaching out to me because I lost all my information on my phone and I've been reaching out to your cousin and she's not answering. Can you please send me the address? As soon as he sent me the address, I drove over there. While I was there, I saw the people that I know. I hugged them and say, hey, how you doing? Just, you know, respectfully. Then when everything calmed down, I went up to her and apologized to her, just letting her know what happened. I'm sorry, I've been reaching out to you all day and I couldn't get a hold of you. Oh, you look nice and I love your makeup and stuff like that. And even one of her cousins like came up to me and she was like, I thought you guys not talking because I didn't see you. And I told her what happened. She said, oh my God. She said, who sent you the address? I told her was her cousin that sent me the address, but I'm here to support her. You know, at least I came. Girl, it was raining that day and it was snowing that day. To mind you, I have to drive. I have to go outside in that mess just to be there for her. Because if I didn't show up at the baby shower, I would understand why she was mad at me, right? But it wasn't that case. The time I was leaving, I asked her if she wanted me to take some stuff home because I seen that she had a lot of like stuff that she had to carry. And I asked her boyfriend, like, do you want me to put something in my car? And he was like, yeah, you could take this. And then he bring other stuff that he want me to take. And I went home, and I just reached out to her and I told her, like, when they're close to the house, just text me and I'll, you know, bring everything outside for them. And he just picked it up, and that was the last day I seen that girl. The last day that I even see her face to face, everything just went cold after that day. So I didn't understand, like, you know what? Well, the thing that was bothering me is like, what did I do? But I know that I didn't do anything. I said maybe something happened, and I'm the type of person, like, I know she's pregnant. So I was like really concerned, like, what happened to her? Because she just went cold, like cold case. When I call her, she don't answer. When I text, she don't answer. It's like, maybe something happened. Maybe I did something. I don't know. Maybe when she's ready to talk to me, she will. So I let it go. I'm using this eye base from Revolution. So with everything that happened now, I didn't know the reason why she ghosted me out, because at that point, girl, she ghosted me. My boyfriend was downstairs. He called me and he was like, this is not your friend. I was like, what are you talking about? Mind you, she always come to my house on the weekend. Even though he's there or not, she will be at my house. When we saw her with the dog, I thought she would have come to my house. So I'm just looking at her in the window. The dog is very, very friendly dog. The dogs know me really, really good. So, you know, the dog will come at my door and to say hi. So that day, she hold the dog leash so tight, and she pulled the dog leash like close to her neck, so the dog won't, like, you know, come to my door. What did I do to this girl? I honestly didn't understand. I didn't get it. I called her and, you know, just checking up on her again, because I mean, I just called her. It's like, hey, you know, I hope you're okay. Because at that time, she told me before that she had some complication with the baby, and I was concerned. Tried to call her. I was outside, and if you ever been in New York, the traffic is crazy. Everything is loud, so you have to speak up very loud. So I was talking loud on the phone because I couldn't hear myself talk. She texted me and she was like, it seemed like you raising your voice on the thing and just acting kind of like what? I said, no, I'm outside. I'm in New York and the traffic is like, why am I explaining myself to you? Like, I'm calling you and asking you how you doing, and this is what I'm getting. I just let it go. I said, you know what? You already showing me who you are as a person. I told her, I let you in my house. I let you in my space. And I didn't have to do that because I don't let people in my space anymore. I don't like having too much friends. I don't like going through that, especially if I'm your, like, we are cool and you are treating me like I did something to you. So I told her exactly how I felt, and she didn't answer me back, and that was it. Prayed on it, and I said, God, you know me, God, I've been through it already, and I don't know if this is how you're trying to tell me to let it go, but I got it. I gotta let it go. And I let it go. I forget about everything, and it is what it is. But I just don't understand how people could just treat other people like that. It just, I don't know. I didn't do anything to her. I didn't say anything bad about her. You know, she was cool at the time. I just don't understand. Actually, I spoke to someone about that situation, and she told me not to reach out to her again. It seems like this girl don't want to be friends with you anymore, so don't force it. Just leave it alone. And I think this is why I'm like this. People don't understand is how you treat people, and that's how people, like, some people are. Like, I'm a very nice person, like very, very nice. If me and you are cool, I treat you like you're my sister or you're my brother. And at that time, I felt very uncomfortable even just looking at her or seeing her. I just felt uncomfortable because I don't know what this girl is thinking about me. Few months after, I was cleaning my car outside. I think that was like over the summer last year. I'm using this shade here. And she was passing with her baby and the dog. And she actually said hi to me. What? I was really shocked that this girl said hi to me. I've been trying to talk to you for months, and you refuse to answer my calls. You refuse to text me back, and you see me outside and you want to say hi to me. I was like, God, this is the devil, Lord. This is the devil. This is the devil, and the devil is working on me, girl. I had to, like, I was so upset that she said hi to me. And all of a sudden that you see me and then you want to talk to me. I didn't get it, girl. I really didn't get it. But she said hi, and I just said hi, and that was it. So I reached out to my friend and I was telling my friend about what just happened, and the same thing I was telling, like I was talking to God, and I was like, God, is this the devil, God? And the same thing my friend told me. She said, it's unfortunate that there has some people like that was just like use you for whatever they want. Or I mean, she has her reason. I never found out what was her reason. Basically, she was never your friend. She probably used you for whatever she wants, and that's it. I'm like, what do I have? I don't have anything. What's there to be jealous? My mom is just my rock. So when I called her and I told her, she's like, again, Shinin, again, just like that, again. Did you learn your lesson? I said, I don't think I did, because this happened like the third, fourth time. She's like, well, this needs to be the last time because I'm tired. Funny now, because I grew out of it. I accepted it. I moved on with my life. This girl used to come to my house. If you guys watch my mukbang that I did, she was there with me. To tell you, like, she used to be at my house. We did a mukbang together. You only had to show me yourself one time. I just want to see something bad about you that gave me a bad taste in my mouth one time, and that will be it for me. I don't question it. I don't go hunting. In this situation, I thought I did something, but when I really think about it, I was like, no, I didn't do anything to this girl. So I really don't understand like what this all about. Thing is that I always talk to my sister about like having too much friends, because you have to be careful of who you bring into your circle. Not everybody is your friend. And I always talk to her about that, because I mean, she's young, and at this time she feel like everybody is her friend. Not everybody is your friend. And I always say my mom is my best friend, because my mom never let me down. I could tell my mom anything, and she would never put it back in my face. Never. The only thing that my mom would get upset with me, she always said I'm too nice. But that's in my blood. Like, I can't change who I am. But I just have to be careful of who I'm bringing into my space. I had to let it go for my insanity. I just had to like, whatever, I'm done with it, goodbye. All right guys, so we almost done with this look. So I'm gonna be using the City Color Be Matte Blush. I'm gonna take this brush and put a little bit. Hopefully this is not too much. Yeah, it's a lot. Like, these blushes are like really good. They're very pigmented. So this is it. One dip is enough for me, girl. That was the last time I had like someone so close in my space. I don't allow that anymore. I stopped being too nice. The last time I seen her was a couple days ago. I feel like somebody was like watching me, and I was listening to something on YouTube, and when I turned around, I saw it was her, and I just looked at her and I just like, oh, okay, whatever. So I'm gonna go in with this lipstick. It's a matte lipstick from, I think it's Black Radiance. So I'm gonna take that lipstick and put it here. Like, my lips are like really dry, and this is a matte lipstick, so I'm gonna put like a little lip gloss on top of it. This is from e.l.f. and I shown you guys in my favorite that I love this lip gloss, and this is the only lip gloss I use for lipstick wise, because you know it could stain. And I try my best not to be the same person as like how this person treated me. I try to be better than them, because maybe she was going through something around that time and she didn't want to talk about certain things. But I feel like, you know, as being there for her when she was going through her stuff, at that time I deserve an explanation. But when I see the way that she was acting, I was like, you know what, it's whatever. I don't want to be friends with that person anymore, and it is what it is. The fact that I didn't really do anything to her, but when you're in a situation like that and someone ghosts you out for no reason, sometimes you want to know what you did to that person, because sometimes there's no reason why people act like that. That's just how they are. Move yourself away from that situation. I don't treat people like that, so when people treat me like that, it's just like, wow, like I didn't know you was like that. But sometimes you have to go through things. I just learned from it and I walked away. So this is how I was ghosted, guys. Like, I just look at her behavior and I know that I don't want that person in my space at all. Like, I think I had enough. Now that like I have like real people in my life that I appreciate, I have friends that look out for me and I look out for them. Be careful who you have around you. Not everyone is your friend, and I always thank God every day for my mother, because my mother is my best friend, and I could just pick up the phone right now and call her and talk to her about certain things, and my mom don't judge me. Like, I just appreciate the friendship that I have with my mother. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I think I'm gonna do another story time. I just have to try to remember what happened, because you know those things was like a long time past me, but you know I just wanted to like share with you guys what happened. So let me know if you ever been ghosted before. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for listening. See you guys in my next video. Bye guys.